What's up guys, Justin here of Yugatech, and we've seen a lot of new devices over the past few weeks. But undeniably, the Redmi Note 9 Pro and the Huawei Nova 7i are the most popular mid-range smartphones at the moment. So we're curious to see how they stack up against each other in a sea of mid-range smartphones flooding the market. Let's find out. So to start this off, let's talk about design. They both have that hole punch front camera placement on the upper left for the Nova 7i and in the middle for the Note 9 Pro. Also, both devices have an earpiece by the top bezel. Now, both the Note 9 Pro and 7i have pretty slim bezels on the sides and at the top, while their chin is slightly thicker. Things look similar on the back of both devices. They have quadruple rear cameras in a square-shaped module, but in different placements. The Note 9 Pro has it in the middle, while the Nova 7i has it on the upper left. Both phones also have a glossy finish. The Note 9 Pro's back is made out of glass, while the 7i only looks like glass, but it's actually constructed with plastic. Yeah, it's plastic. As for colors, what we have here is in the Glacier White for the Note 9 Pro, but you can also opt for their Interstellar Gray and Tropical Green variants. And for the 7i, it's available in this Crush Green colorway, but there's also Sakura Pink and Midnight Black variants. Moving on to the sides, on the right, we get both their volume rockers and power buttons that double as their fingerprint scanners. Located on the left are their SIM slots. That's a dual SIM card slot with support for Huawei's NM card in a hybrid setup for the 7i, while the Note 9 Pro gets a triple card slot for 2 nano SIM cards and a micro SD card that's expandable up to 512 gigabytes. Up top are their secondary microphones and an IR blaster for Xiaomi. Heading to their bottoms, we get their main microphones, USB Type-C ports, 3.5mm headphone jacks, and loudspeakers. All in all, both have good build quality. The Note 9 Pro looks more premium with its glass build, while the 7i looks fun with a modern style and colors. Now, we all know that design is really subjective, so we'll leave it to you guys on what you prefer more. Now, checking out display, the Redmi Note 9 Pro gets a 6.67-inch IPS LCD dot display with a resolution of 2400 by 1080 pixels and a pixel density of 365 pixels per inch. Plus, it's also protected with Gorilla Glass 5. On the other hand, the Nova 7i sports a 6.4-inch LTPS IPS LCD screen with a full HD Plus resolution and a pixel density of 398 pixels per inch. Both have good out-there visibility even at 70 to 80% brightness. They're sharp, however the Note 9 Pro has better and wider viewing experience since it has a bigger display, and it can get slightly brighter than the 7i. These devices are almost the same when it comes to colors and vibrance. But what we like the most is that the Nova 7i has a smart resolution feature that automatically lowers screen resolution to HD Plus to save power. Now, these LCD displays are roughly the same in terms of quality, so I guess it's down to size, which is up to personal preference. If you prefer a larger display, then the Note 9 Pro is perfect for you. For audio, they both have single bottom firing speakers, but it is evident that the Nova 7i produces better sound with clearer and better definition at the highs than the Redmi, which can sometimes sound muffled, especially at max volume. But take note that both phones don't have a good amount of bass. Nonetheless, they can still manage to fill a small room with sound. Moving on to software, both run on Android 10, skinned with their own OS. That's MIUI 11 for Redmi and EMUI 10.0.1 for Huawei. They're both made by top Chinese brands, but given the current issues, of course Huawei doesn't have Google mobile services, while Xiaomi is proud to announce that they have Google services on board, which I must say is a big asset at this point. Since Huawei doesn't have Google mobile services, you'll need to use their native app gallery with its admittedly growing selection of apps, or use other methods you know of sideloading Google mobile services. So for this category, you probably guessed it already. The advantage definitely goes to the Redmi Note 9 Pro as it has the Google services, and we like its UI more as it is cleaner and simpler. Alright, let's talk about performance. Under the hood, powering the Note 9 Pro is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 720G paired with an Adreno 618 GPU. It also has 6GB of RAM and 64 or 128GB of internal storage. Meanwhile, the Nova 7i has a mid-range Kirin A10 chip paired with a Mali G52 GPU with GPU Turbo. It's got 8GB of RAM and 128GB of internal storage. Showing you the benchmarks now. As expected, both can definitely handle basic tasks smoothly as well as heavy games as long as they're optimized. Despite their difference in range, the 7i is able to produce high benchmark scores in high performance mode. So yes, we're giving it to the Nova 7i for that flagship grade performance. When it comes to security, you can unlock these devices via face recognition or their respective side-mounted fingerprint scanners on their power buttons. They honestly work fast and reliable, with their fingerprint scanners being quicker. Battery-wise, the Redmi Note 9 Pro runs on a massive 5020 mAh battery with 30 watts fast charging. And as for the Nova 7i, it gets a lower 4200 mAh battery with Huawei's faster 40 watts supercharger. We ran it through our standard video loop test, wherein we keep a 1080p video on loop under 50% brightness, 50% volume, and airplane mode turned on, and the Note 9 Pro got a total of 18 hours and 12 minutes, while the 7i got 17 hours and 45 minutes of playback. So definitely the Redmi Note 9 Pro takes the cake for battery. But note that for charging, the Nova 7i does it faster. So I'll let you guys decide on your priorities here, but generally both can last you a whole day. Checking out cameras, at the back, the Note 9 Pro gets a quad camera setup consisting of a 64 megapixel main, an 8 megapixel ultra-wide, a 5 megapixel macro lens, and a 2 megapixel depth sensor. In the other corner, the Nova 7i packs a 48 megapixel main, an 8 megapixel ultra-wide, a 2 megapixel macro, and a 2 megapixel for portrait shots. For selfies, both devices get their respective 16 megapixel front shooters. Okay, let's check out some sample photos. Taking a look at this first set using their rear cameras, you'll notice that the Nova 7i falls more on the warm tone side, while the Note 9 Pro falls for the cooler tones. When it comes to details, the Note 9 Pro evidently has an edge on that. In these sets of photos, obviously the Note 9 Pro's image looks more true to its color, while the 7i produces a brighter image. Under direct sunlight, both devices produce images that are almost identically good. They look sharp and details are present. However, the greens in the Note 9 Pro seems darker than the 7i. In these next photos, looking at the mirror, you will notice that the 7i produces more details, as you can see the dirt in it. Meanwhile, the Note 9 Pro produces a cleaner mirror and in the soft side image. Here's a wider shot, and like what I've said, shooting under direct sunlight makes the two images look identical. But I've noticed that the dynamic range of the Note 9 Pro looks better than the 7i. When we turn their night modes on, definitely the Note 9 Pro produces greater image in this case. Details are present and we get a more balanced exposure. Meanwhile, the 7i produces a lot of noise and tends to be a bit blurry. So for their front cameras, the Note 9 Pro's image output is immediately sharper with better skin tones, while the 7i looks a little pale, but some details are present. The same goes for portrait selfies. The skin tone of AJ in the Note 9 Pro is more natural, but background separation is not that perfect. But comparing it to the 7i's, it is much better. The 7i also produces more noise in the background, resulting AJ's skin to look paler. Now for low light selfies, Huawei is kinda blurry here and there's a lot of noise going on. On the other hand, the Note 9 Pro produces more details and lesser noise. And for video quality, the Note 9 Pro can shoot up to 4K at 30 frames per second, while the 7i can only shoot up to 1080p at 30 frames per second. And in this video sample, you can see that the Note 9 Pro is more stabilized than the 7i. Also notice that the 7i struggles when it comes to different lighting. So both phones do provide decent selfies, but the Note 9 Pro's photos give a more fresh look. It's true to its color, so to speak, and produces better quality for low light images. The 7i's colors are pretty good. Details are also present though, so it's a toss up. Now hold on. Before we conclude this video, let's talk about price. The Redmi Note 9 Pro is priced at 12,490 pesos for the 6GB plus 64GB variant, and 13,990 pesos for its 6GB plus 128GB variant. On the other hand, the Nova 7i will set you back 13,990 pesos. Both these phones have affordable price tags as well as better system performance and cameras. However, you can expect the Note 9 Pro to provide better and bigger battery performance, and if you're a fan of MIUI, definitely this is perfect. And given that the Nova 7i lacks on Google mobile services, this is something that may turn a lot of people off. However, when it comes to RAM and storage, the Nova 7i offers more RAM and has an expandable storage of up to 256GB via Huawei's memory card. And that's a wrap for this video. What do you think of these two highly competitive mid-rangers? Are you Team Xiaomi or Team Huawei? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like, subscribe to our channel for more content, hit that bell icon so you don't miss any future uploads, and be sure to visit yugatech.com for the latest tech news and reviews. Once again, this is Justin, and don't forget to wash your hands and stay at home.